Hey everyone, how's it going today? My name is obviously Dan, and this is Nikki next to me. We are Thunder and Lightning. I just came back from a birthday party, and all hell is broken loose.
I bet you actually wish you were still at the birthday party, right?
Yeah, I wish I was, but it was really funny. I got the unloading of text messaging of everybody. Obviously, they're all used to me watching the game, and it's like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I'm like, oh, this is not good. And then I get a text from you. I think we're gonna have to record a little bit. So here we are. I watched the first half of the game quickly.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna let you run it because you watched it real time. It's a lot easier to react real time opposed to me going quick on the DVR. So before we let you go ranting, the Giants were down 14-10 at halftime with the first team. A lot of positives, a lot of negatives. Nikki, take it away. Daniel Jones should have had 3 interceptions on his first 3 drives. Yikes.
So I don't know what you tell me your positives in a minute, but I'm so pissed off that I can't even like wrap my head around anything positive right
Mm-hmm.
now. I don't understand. Danny, please explain this to me. Why? 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 Every time we see this team, do they look the fucking same? It's the same problem. It's the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. Okay. And you and I agree. I want to make this very clear to everybody. Danny and I are really not like Daniel Jones fans. I give Danny a hard time about being a homer, but that's just kind of like a joking thing because he just loves this team so much. I am like, I've ran out of love. Okay. Like, there's no love left. I found my Bengals gear. Like, I'm like, I can't wait for this game, section 348. If it snows, we know we're going to be all nice and clear. Like, I am so over this and I am so done. I don't know how you look at the first couple drives and say, anything other than it's over before it even started. Okay. Is that like irrational? And am I going like, a little crazy? I don't think so because we keep seeing the same shit over and over and over again. And you and I have come on here every single week in the off season and have said the same thing. We have
Right.
seen all we needed to see. I even said like the year that they went to the playoffs, he's going to play to secure the fucking contract. Okay. Like, and that team was not great by any means. He did what he had to do. And oh, by the way, we had Saquon Barkley, which we don't have now. Okay. So
Right.
that's a problem. So we got some veteran free agents on the line. They were in and he still can't get it together. I don't care what you say. Maybe Beetlejuice is at the party today. He sent ghosts to Daniel Jones. He's seeing ghosts. He cannot. He's hit his ceiling. Forget the ceiling. I don't even know what it is. It's dirt, bottom of the barrel. Like, I'm so sick of this team. I am so tired of watching this guy play. I am not excited for the season. And you guys, and not just you, or other people have said to me, you don't seem excited. You seem like you don't give a shit. Please, I need to understand, why should I give a shit? Yes, I'm a fan, but like, I actually like, it's going to be a waste of my time. It's honestly going to be a waste of time to sit here and watch this crap fucking team over and over and over again when there's other teams standing in the league that have rebuilt. Look at the Texans. Did we not just talk about the Texans on Thursday? And like,
Yeah.
look how much they've turned it around in a season with a different quarterback, right coaching, putting the right pieces in place. Yes, we have new coaching, but I just don't know how you look at this and go, I'm excited. And I don't care that it's a second preseason game. That is not what I wanted to see. And for all the people who like, got their panties all wet and their dicks got hard because Daniel Jones got a first down. Hey, by the way, that's like saying, oh, you answered an email on time. You're supposed to do that. It's your fucking job as the quarterback. So if him getting a first down is exciting you, you got a lot of problems. Like, it must not take much for you. Like, maybe those are the 1-minute men. I don't know. But Danny, please, like, I just, how do you look at this game and go, I'm so pumped up for the season?
Okay. I am the whole pump up part. I get what you're saying. The first 3 drives were absolutely horrendous. I did like the I did like the setup for the first interception of the play call. Um, just got to hold on to the block just a little bit longer, and I think I would have held on to the ball instead of trying to throw away into no man's land for the safety. I would have taken the safety and then just the 2 points. Everybody would have been still pissed, but obviously when you just fling it up in the air, bad things always happen. Touchdown. No excuses with that. The second interception, I'm going to say it should have been a further out ball towards Hyatt instead of underthrowing it for the DB to get there. I did not hate that interception because it is preseason and we've been listen, let me finish. Let me finish. I'm not making it.
Wow.
Let me finish.
Wow.
I didn't hate it because all camp we were complaining about us pushing the ball down the field and they have to get those kinks together, and he just had a misplacement of the ball.
He always does. He always has a misplacement of the ball.
I agree with you. The one thing I do have to say, I did like how they responded after the drive after with a scoring touchdown. They had a couple of big players. They had a nice play to Neighbors. Neighbors had a couple of good plays there in that drive. And then Daniel Jones had that nice play to Slayton, and then Singletary, who I thought was pretty solid for the first half. He was exactly what we were advertising all offseason. And I also liked how they adjusted on throwing on the back shoulder after that Hyatt interception, where that should have been a back shoulder throw. They clearly adjusted to that. So while you're understandably mad, and I get, and you're fed up with it, just watching it without looking at social media, I liked how they bounced back. Am I going to be saying we're going to the Super Bowl? Obviously not.
Who cares? Where are they going to bounce back from? Danny, that's what I'm trying to say to you. Okay, so they bounce back. Like, this team cannot get out there, start fast. So they bounce back to what? 5-6 wins?
Yep, that's what I've been trying to say. Like, there's
who cares if they bounce back? It is just a miserable. It's going to be a miserable season because what is 6 wins doing for you?
It's obviously not going to do anything, but it's just the fact we're gonna see. We get to see Neighbors. We get to see another year Hyatt. We get to see.
But with a shitty quarterback, they can't live up to their potential.
Right, but I think if we find a way to adjust, hopefully just some glimmer of shot that they move the ball well. I think the second interception was more of him pushing the ball down the field like they've been doing all offseason, and let's let it rip because it's preseason. We haven't seen Daniel do that at all. Because
he can't do it.
I thought he had good zip on most of the throws. I this is the problem about me not watching it live. Yeah, he wasn't perfect, obviously, but
he never is. It's like a mirror. It's like it is so hard to get anything out of this guy, and that's exactly, you made my point. You get glimmers of hope, right? You watch that game and you get little glimmers, but you don't get anything like that you can hang your hat on. There's nothing consistent about this quarterback except for him being inconsistent.
Right. No, and that's his biggest issue. And
how excited can you be? I am excited for Neighbors and Hyatt because I think they have great talent and they have great potential. But we've seen Wanda. So we've seen what he can do. Right. Like we know his potential. He's been there for a few years. But like Hyatt, he's not going to get a shot. Like he can't. He's not going to be able to live up to his potential. Neighbors is probably going to go be a waste. How do you get excited for these guys when you know Daniel Jones is a fucking quarterback?
Because I trust Dibs.
Okay, how'd that work out last year?
It did not work out well. But I think I will say another thing. I know it's preseason, and obviously the Texans weren't dialing up blitzes and everything else like that. But I did like how the offensive line looked today, that he actually had time to throw the ball into the intermediate to the longer distance of throws today. So I will be
a homer.
No, I'm not. How am I being a homer? I just watched it on video.
You're like, on DVR, sir.
Sir, yeah. But no, I get why everybody's freaking out. And yeah, that first interception, unbelievable.
I
The
just don't
and the
understand
first.
how do you hang on to hope? How do you
Who
do it?
says I'm hanging on to hope?
Well, you seem
like
like you
it's like
are.
I know it's coming, and it's just all right. Here we go again. It's like I'm not like it, I I'm not. It is what it is. Isn't a good answer. I'm not saying that, but I'm like, all right. I know what's gonna happen. We're gonna just have to get through this one more season, unless he completely surprises us, which I don't see happening. Um, but I I liked how they adjust, and that's my one takeaway from today. Obviously, that first throw, I don't know what he was seeing on that first throw.
Ghost, Beetlejuice. You put the hex
Beetlejuice,
on him on
yeah,
Thursday night because you said Beetlejuice 3 times. You said sore 15 fucking times.
yeah,
You put the hex on him. Like,
yeah.
so
No,
okay, so you said, and I agree with you. We like the way the offensive line was kind of gelling, coming together.
bro.
Now, okay, the offensive line can get it together, but he still can't. Like, isn't that even more alarm bells for everybody?
Yeah, of course, 100%.
So, how do you feel? And I saw somebody comment, like, I wish we got to see Hard Knocks offseason, like the Daniel Jones process, right? Because what the fuck were you all thinking? So, like, now, do you feel any differently about how all the Saquon stuff went down, or no? You still remain the same?
I remain the same because I like Devin Singletary, and
Yeah.
I think and I like the stable of running backs that we could implement with the Daniel Jones rushing the ball. So yeah, the whole big play aspect of Saquon is a very nice thing, and we're gonna miss. But I still think we're gonna be able to run the ball with Singletary and the guys behind him. So um, I'm okay with it. We knew this was going to happen, and I think we finally have the weapons at wide receiver that I think if we find a way to adjust and we have Daniel get these guys the balls and have them open in space, good things are going to happen, as we saw with the Slayton catch today. Hyatt made a nice catch. Too bad he didn't get his second foot down on the final drive of the second on the second quarter. So the talent is there. We just have to find a way to keep trusting Dable to scheme these guys open like we did 2 seasons ago, and pray that our offensive line stays healthy and just hold on, Daniel. Just like I can't say anything else. It is what it is with Daniel at this point. We're just gonna have to embrace the suck with him if he's still gonna be our quarterback.
But embrace the suck. But how long are fans supposed to like put up with that? That's what I get pissed off with the Giants about. They want to control their narrative. They want to control their PR. Right. They don't want any negative stories out there. They don't want a negative narrative. They don't like negative content creators. Right. Put a better fucking product on the field. You put piece of shit product on the field year after year after year after year. And honestly, it goes back to what we said. I feel bad for season ticket holders. I honestly really do. You guys trek over there. Listen, there's no dome, so there's a good chance, unless it's September, the weather's shit, right? It's probably cold, raining, sweating hot. Who knows? You guys make this long trek to like, maybe you're at the game that they win. Like, there's not even, you know what? I can't even look at this team, Danny, and say they're going to win the games they're supposed to win. I bet you that doesn't happen. I bet you that does not even fucking happen. So I don't know how you guys go and you sit there and you go week after week after week and you spend all this money, not on just your tickets, your family, your kids, whatever is coming with you, food and tailgating. You all get so excited and you get in there, fucking game's over within like the first quarter, if that. Like 7 minutes into the game, it's a wrap.
Right. And like I've always told you, it's ultimately about the tailgate. You're hanging out with your friends and family. You're seeing your second
expensive tailgate.
It really is. But at the end of the day, these guys are still your team through thick and thin. And I get why you are at that limit of like where you're at, but it's just one of those things we've seen this song and dance before.
Yeah,
am I thrilled about?
How does this movie end? How does this movie end?
We're gonna just be good enough for not to get a good draft pick, and we're all gonna be pissed off.
Seeing Daniel Jones today, does that change your thoughts about what you think week 1's going to look like?
No, because we're facing Sam Darnold.
No, well, watch him come out and have a career day against
I
us.
can 100%.
I'm telling you right now, go pick up Sam Darnold in your fantasy or daily fantasy. Grab him just for week 1. Just for week 1.
I can see that. Coming. Our defense didn't look too great either, but we didn't really do anything to like game plan for that. But yeah, I don't know.
When's the next game? When's the
next game? Saturday against the Jets.
Daniel Jones playing?
We shall see. I don't think so because
give me your prediction.
I am. I don't think
so. Think so.
I don't think so because he played good enough at the end of the drive.
I would fucking put his ass in there the entire time.
I agree. I would give him a series, but I don't see it.
I'm
wrong. I'm wrong all the time. So
I don't understand why they wouldn't like. He clearly needs the practice,
right?
And like building chemistry, like I don't know. There's only so much you can do in practice against your own guys. There's nothing like real time.
You're also forgetting we are doing a joint practice with the Jets during the week, so they'll probably.
I know, but practice is practice. How many times have we? It's different than in game. You played sports. Practice is practice, okay? And then you get to the game, or you get on the cheer mat. Doesn't matter how many times you did your routine. When you're in a competition, it's completely different.
Listen, I agree. I just know exactly what they're gonna say. Thursday and Friday.
I don't give a fuck what they're going to say. We are doing a show.
I agree. And I gave you an answer.
I don't want to hear the PR shit. Okay. Get the transcripts. You and I both do. We read it. It's garbage. It's PR garbage. Okay. And it's just going to, that's the theme because this team is garbage. So we'll see. We'll hit week 3. We'll play the Jets. We'll have the joint practice. We'll probably do a reaction. I mean, I can't right now today. I'm really not jazzed up for it. And all you basically gave me was like, I should feel good about the fact that they adjusted.
Yeah. Well, what else was I supposed to say?
I don't know. I thought you were going to give me something like something good.
No, I watched it. I have 2 eyes. There's like.
All right. What about your boy, real quick, before we get on out of here?
I didn't watch a second of the second half.
Okay. So. All right. Well, why don't you go watch it? I hope your birthday party was good. We'll talk more about that on Monday. Can you just tease everybody and let us know if Beetlejuice made an appearance or not?
No, it was a very low key party. Beetlejuice. It turned into a Halloween themed party.
Oh boy. All right. Well, good. We'll have something fun to talk about on Monday then, right?
All right. Yeah, hopefully. All right, guys. See you Monday.
Bye.